Before Europe carved up Africa, a mighty empire ruled the savannah with cavalry, courage, and cunning. Its leaders struck fear and awe across kingdoms, and its walls echoed with the wisdom of powerful councils and spiritual rituals. This is the story of the Oyo Empire, the forgotten powerhouse of West Africa. Stay with us as we uncover secrets, victories, betrayals, and a downfall that shook a continent. Our story begins in the ancient city of Alaafins, the spiritual homeland of the Yoruba people. Legend says that Oranyan, a warrior prince and son of a Dudua, left Alaafins to found a new kingdom. He journeyed north and established Oyo Isle, now known as Old Oyo, the birthplace of the Oyo Empire. By the 15th century, Oyo was already rising in strength. But it was in the 1600s that the empire transformed into a political and military force unlike any in West Africa. While many African empires relied on foot soldiers, Oyo built a mighty cavalry army. Using horses from the north and vast savannas for training, the Iso, or warrior elite, became Oyo's spearhead. They raided enemies, protected trade routes, and expanded the empire's influence across what is today Nigeria, Benin, and Togo. The empire wasn't just fierce, it was smart. Oyo controlled regional trade, dealing in kola nuts, ivory, and sadly, slaves, working with European traders on the coast. Here's where Oyo becomes fascinating. Unlike typical kingdoms where the king had absolute power, the Oyo Empire had a power balance system that would put some modern governments to shame. The king, called the Alaafin of Oyo, was highly respected. But he wasn't above the law. Power was shared with the Oyo Messi, a group of 7 kingmakers. If the Alaafin became corrupt or cruel, the Oyo Messi could present him with a calabash, either empty or filled with parrot eggs. It was a silent death sentence. Tradition required the Alaafin to commit suicide in shame. This political mechanism preserved stability for centuries. The Oyo Empire wasn't just muscle, it was rich in spirit and culture. The people worshipped Sango, the god of thunder and lightning, a former Alaafin-turned deity. Drumming, storytelling, mask dances, and elaborate festivals painted the empire with color and pride. The empire thrived on oral tradition, ensuring that their history lived through generations. But no empire lasts forever. As Oyo grew, cracks formed beneath its mighty walls. Internal rivalries, greedy kings, and rebellion started shaking the foundation. One of the biggest betrayals came from Afonja, a general who ruled Ilorin under the Alaafin. Afonja invited Fulani warriors from the north to help him overthrow the Alaafin. But they turned on him and took over Ilorin, marking the beginning of Oyo's collapse. Over time, the empire lost control of its provinces. By the time the British colonizers arrived in the 19th century, the once mighty Oyo Empire had become a shadow of itself. Here are some powerful secrets many don't know. 1. The calabash death ritual was one of the most sophisticated checks on royal power in pre-colonial Africa. 2. The Oyo military used psychological warfare, including warriors who pretended to be possessed by spirits in battle. 3. Women played spiritual and political roles in Oyo, especially the Iolode, the female representative of the people. The rise and fall of the Oyo Empire shows us the brilliance, flaws, and complexity of African civilizations. It wasn't a village in the bush, it was a structured society rich in culture, trade, and power. So the next time someone questions Africa's history, tell them about the cavalry kings of Oyo. This is History Echoes, where Africa's voice still speaks, loud and proud. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Drop your comment below for any other African history you will like to know.